this business. That's why we created Rip Night. That's why when we did Rip Night, we had all these incredible athletes that came out to the stores. People were like blown away by that.
Hello, I'm at Cognizant Cars, and welcome to Hobby Rip Night.
We have some players for you to meet. This is Joe with Cognizant Cards and Collectibles. Bring you the episode 5 of Dos Amigos Hobby Hustle podcast. My co-host Daniel here. We got a lot of things to get into. Number one is we're in a new location. This is our new super announcement. This is our new Pompano location. So as you can see, we have a ton of space and we have a lot of trippy graffiti to get rid of. We have a lot of weird stuff in the back going on. It'll all be gone by the time we open because this is not safe for kids.
I don't know, bro. Not a cat, a mushroom, nothing, a palm tree.
Nah, no. The fish. That fish doing whatever it's doing back there. I don't know what it's doing, but that fish is doing some weird stuff. We got Cat in the Hat, Cheshire Cat over here. We got a lot of stuff going on here.
I mean, it definitely grabs attention.
Oh, yeah, it does. And then you'll walk right back out. This is not family friendly right now. It will be family friendly by the time we open. So give a little bit of the layout. We're going to have hobby guards. If you've ever been to Japan or if you've ever seen a store in Japan, they have these things called hobby guards, which no more binders. Everything will be inside the hobby guard. So if you want to look at singles, you want to look at slabs that are not PSA because PSA will obviously have the PSA wall up. But BGS, CGC, SGC, singles will all be on the hobby guards going along this wall. In the back, we'll have our gondolas with our anime figurines. We'll have our fridge with the exotic drinks. We're going to have tables here going on down so that if you want to sit down, hang out, we'll have tables. We're going to have our display cases probably here in the middle with a nice big hobby bar to break product on top of. We'll have 4 to 6 TVs probably hanging on the wall. If you want to watch sports, we'll have sports on. Going to have our counters and displays here on the left side of me. And then in the back, big announcement, the only sports card store that I know of.
I've never seen any.
Never seen any either. Boba and coffee, full-time, permanent. This is not a kiosk. This is a full-staffed.
It's not a pop-up?
Nah, no pop-up shops. Full-staffed boba coffee shop. You get your milk teas. You get your mango passion fruit like me with the strawberry exploding boba.
You like the bobas that bust?
I'm not going to answer that question. This is a family-friendly show. So we're going to have boba and coffee. And then eventually we'll get into more things. Probably acai. Hopefully one day ramen. I'm trying to work some poke bowls. Mix it up. But you'll never have a reason to leave here. You come in, get your coffee, get your boba, buy some packs, sit at the bar, watch some TV,
catch a vibe.
You'll never want to leave here. It's going to be the best hobby shop that we know of, and of course, we got the best prices. Not only the best customer service, but the best prices. You can't beat the prices.
Yeah, unique experiences, man. Come in, take a look at some cards, enjoy some drinks, chill out on the couch, watch some TV. Just a spot to come chill, have a good time, indulge in the hobby. And it's what we're here for.
Yeah, and if you've ever been to our original location in Pompano, that one is going to be, this one's going to be 3 times the size almost of that one. If you've been to the Pine store, this would be bigger, a little bigger than twice the size of that store.
Yeah.
So we're talking 3,000 square feet here of
A lot of space.
craziness. Yeah, a lot of space, a lot of product, a lot of, we got events already where we're thinking about. We're going to work with Fanatics to get some signings in here. It's going to be a hit. It's going to definitely be a hit. So that was announcement number 1.
Yeah, that's fire.
Announcement number 2, Wemby, that Wemby box.
8K, 8 cards.
Yeah, 8 cards, 8K. So it's called the Wemby Mercury box.
It's a baller box.
It is a baller box. It is a baller box. So no cards numbered over 99. So they're numbered to 99 and less. They got 99, 75, 50s, 25s, 5s, 1s. From our math, it looks like only 300 boxes are made, period.
Maybe a few more.
So Wemby, so 2 cards are guaranteed for sure. So every box is going to have a Wemby auto, a base auto, whether it's 99, 75, whatever. Everything is on card, so no stickers. And then the other guarantee is a Wemby RPA. So
wow.
yeah, RPA.
Wow.
If you saw, I'll post up here, but I'll show you.
I missed that. Box?
Yeah, so that's
Wow.
what you're chasing.
With the
So I'll
Jumpman?
post up the Jordan.
Wow.
But
Wow.
yeah, you're looking for that Jordan logo probably.
Wow.
And then the really, really exclusive thing that everyone's going to be chasing, which is probably going to be close to $1 million, if not over $1 million, is a Wemby LeBron dual auto. So they only have 6 of those. So numbered to 5 or 1 of 1.
Wow.
And they have a couple dual autos. So they have LeBron and Wemby. They have CJ Stroud and Wemby. They got Shaq and Wemby.
Say Stroud and Wemby on there?
Yeah, Stroud and
Cool.
Wemby.
I like that.
So Houston, San Antonio. So they call it the Texas duel because CJ was Rookie of the Year, Wemby was Rookie of the Year.
Dak didn't make the Texas
No,
shot?
God no, God no. So Shaq, LeBron, I think Curry, Stroud. I have the list. I don't want to look at it though, but and there was like 2 other ones that I were like, oh, all right, those aren't bad.
That's cool.
But definitely everyone's gonna be chasing that LeBron.
No doubt. We
and
keep
Wemby.
talking about like Topps being innovative and just keep doing things that nobody else is doing, bro. That setting the bar kind of high right there.
Yeah, I mean, it's even the box that it comes with that they showed us is insane. So I had a top secret meeting with Topps, and they were just like literally the day before, they sent me an email, said confidential meeting. You want to jump on this call? So when they started posting on social media, I don't know if you saw it.
I saw.
They started posting like, oh, the meteor hit and
Yeah,
whatever. So
yeah.
everyone kind of knew it was going to be obviously alien related or Wemby related, but no one knew what it was going to be. And then we jumped on the call, and they showed us the thing, and then they announced it on social media. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. It's definitely expensive, but the way I see it is right now, if you go on eBay, a Topps Chrome Wemby auto, I think it's $2,500, and that's a sticker auto.
On card and numbered. This one.
Yeah, this one's on card
Yeah.
and numbered.
Yeah.
So you got to figure it's going to do, let's say minimum 3,000, even more, 4,000.
You were saying it's also not the only. There's not just one auto in the box either.
Yeah. No, I mean, you again, you're guaranteed the auto and you're guaranteed the RPA. So you're getting 2 autos of him guaranteed, and that's not including that if you happen to land the dual.
Yeah.
Because the dual only takes over for one of the inserts because you're guaranteed 2 inserts.
Fire.
So it would remove 1 insert and you get a dual. So you get 3 autos,
not
or
bad.
4 autos if you're counting the other person.
It's not bad.
I mean, it's expensive.
Yeah, it's definitely a dollar box, but the return is there for sure.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you hit the right box, forget about it. But again, I mean, even worst case, I would think you get at least $5,000 back.
Yeah.
You would lose some money, maybe. That's not a guarantee that you lose money.
If you try to sell it, I mean, I think the long-term play there, you're good regardless, probably.
Yeah, I mean, as long as he doesn't get hurt,
All right.
then, I mean, he's already proven the first year that he is who he is.
Yeah.
Or he is who everybody thought he
Yeah,
was.
1,000%.
So now he just got to not get hurt. And after that, forget it. Sky's the limit. So That box, insane. They offered us a couple of cases, so we will have. I mean, a case is only one box. So,
Wow.
But they offered us a couple boxes, so we'll have a lot of expensive boxes sitting around. So that was awesome.
Hit us up if you need one.
Yeah, hit me up. And then announcement number 3. I want to bring in announcement number 3. Announcement number 3, everybody knows November 1st through the 3rd is FanaticsFest Orlando. So got an email about that too. They want to partner with us at both locations. If you're thinking about going to the location, we're going to be an official Fanatics retailer. So what that means is instead of having to buy your tickets online or go to the event and buy your tickets there, you can just come in our shop and buy tickets in advance. So you can buy tickets, I think, starting probably next week since I just got the email.
Nice.
So they're going to give me all the stuff that I need to do and how I think it's a QR code that they give us, and then you sign up. So you'll be able to start buying tickets with us and not have to go over there and buy tickets or worry about buying it online.
It's so crazy because, man, the New York show, the New York show rather was massive, right? I have not seen any promo for the Orlando show yet anywhere. No announcements, no advertisements, and they did the same thing in New York, and the turnout was wild.
Yeah, they're expecting. I think minimum they care about expecting is 30.
Wow.
As long as they get 30,000 people, it's good to them. There's going to be 700 tables, so you figure everybody that's going to get a table obviously is going to promote it too.
Yeah, facts.
Hey, I'm going to the Fanatics show. Come, So you got that. You got a fan base that's already used to shows because Collecticon's there. The only thing they're really competing with that same weekend is Collecticon Houston. But at that point, they're not really worried because PSA was supposed to be at Collecticon Houston doing on-site grading. And then Fanatics said, nah, come over here.
Yeah, we'll pay you
and PSA was like, all right, I guess we're not doing Collecticon anymore. So for Collecticon, the only thing they're doing is DNA, which is you got an autograph and they're just authenticating the autograph, but no grading on site. It's going to be at Fanatics Fest that weekend. So
I can't see Collecticon biting into the crowd for Fanatics Fest though, man. I think I want to say it's two different markets. I think that the people that are coming to Fanatics Fest are there for so much more than just cards, bro.
Yeah, I mean, this one's going to be centered more around cards, but at the same time, it's still going to have product drops. Yeah. They haven't announced obviously what it's going to be, but we already saw the Travis Scott and the lids boxes and stuff like that. But this one's going to have product drops too. Is it going to be as big? Probably not, only because they'll probably save it for LA, because that's going to be their next show.
Then too,
but it's still going to be exclusive stuff.
Knowing Topps, man, Michael Rubin doesn't do anything small, man. He doesn't do there's no halfway in. It's always all the way in. I
know I'm going to probably get some merch.
I feel like they got to be going into Orlando thinking with the mindset of trying to one-up New York. Why would they not want to do bigger and better than their first time? So we'll see.
I mean, I think it's going to be bigger or better in the card aspect for sure.
Yeah.
In the show aspect, I don't think so. Just because I know they're not going to bring all the same celebs and stuff. They've already said it's not going to be that kind of show. But now LA, I think LA is going to be stupid.
Yeah, for sure.
I think LA is going to be nuts because they already know what kind of crowd they could bring. And now they're going to want to double, triple that.
Yeah.
So I think LA is going to be insane. But Orlando is probably going to be the best. I mean, for Orlando, I think they're more trying to compete with National. Where New York, they weren't really competing with National. They're trying to make their own thing.
I think they got to stay with that. There's no competing with Nationals. Not that you can't do a better show than Nationals, but Nationals it is what it is. I think you got to build something different, which we saw at Fanatics Fest in New York, and then just keep running with that because I have no interest in going to the Nationals, bro. None. Zero. But
I don't. Yeah, I mean, Nationals is a Nationals because of all the vintage cards.
Yeah.
But if you had a 700 table show and it wasn't just all vintage cards.
But how do you prevent that from happening if you
because you don't let the same people that go to the Nationals go. The reason the Nationals is the way it is because those people are grandfathered in.
Yeah.
They literally get to renew. They get a link every year. They get to renew their tables, and then there's a waiting list for like 200, 300, 400 people that is never going to fulfill unless one of these people give their tables up.
That's exactly what I hate about Nationals. It's just
So
the same thing, same people, same vendors, same tables.
That's the problem with Nationals. In this case, it's not like that. It's going to be like all the people that were there at the Fanatics Fest in New York. I didn't see any vintage.
Yeah.
It's all modern stuff. So it leads me to believe that all the people that are going to be here, for the most part, are probably going to be all modern stuff too.
Makes
so
sense.
you have 700 dealers that are just pure modern stuff. Or, you know, it could be some vintage, but it's not even super vintage.
Yeah.
Like vintage as far as like maybe 90s. That's not really vintage, but for the kids nowadays, it
kids
is.
that are 12 years
Yeah,
old.
these kids were born after 2007. So, yeah, for them, it's vintage. But, yeah, if you have like 90s, 2000s cards, I think that's more than good enough. You know, maybe every once in a while, a little vintage, like actual vintage 50s.
Yeah, I mean,
and stuff,
the crowd at
but
Fanatics.
not like
says-
Nationals vintage. That's just too much. Every table is vintage.
Yeah, bro.
But they're not looking for that show. I think that's why they make you apply, and they're trying to vet you and see, okay, what kind of cards are you going to bring to the show?
Yeah, for sure. Because the crowd at Fanatics Fest is way younger than the crowd at Nationals.
Yeah, I
Way
mean,
younger.
and then you also have people that just not even never been to a card show, just never even been to cards, period.
Yeah, just jumping into the hobby for the first time, or they're interested in jumping into the hobby because of what's at the show.
Yeah, I mean, they've said that they're going to do autographs again, which the Nationals does, and obviously they did before. They said there's going to be, they didn't mention anything about activations, so no WWE entrance and stuff like that, or, you know, the hockey stuff. None of that stuff they mentioned. But they are going to do product drops. Again, I think they're going to you have to have wrestlers there because the
panels or
wrestlers were
anything?
the one that sold the most autograph sessions.
Yeah.
They all sold out. Every single wrestler sold out. They were the only ones that exclusively always sold out. So you got to have wrestlers. It's in Orlando. Most of the wrestlers live in Orlando or Tampa.
Yeah.
And then all the wrestlers from NXT are living in Orlando because NXT is in Orlando. So they're probably going to get, honestly, the whole roster from NXT. And that would be smart for them because these are up-and-coming people that in 2-3 years might be in WWE. So might as well just get them early. And the people that follow NXT, because there's people that watch only NXT and don't watch WWE.
Is that new, NXT?
It's been around for a couple of years. It's their development.
It's like the minor leagues for the WWE?
Yeah, basically.
Wow.
It's basically, and it's on TV now. It never used to be on TV like that. It's on TV now because they made it a show. But there's people that like that better than WWE because they feel like the production isn't as big.
Yeah.
And it's just raw.
Real.
Like, yeah, it's just raw, like actual back to the hardcore wrestling. Like they've drummed it up now, and it's like a show. So it's more like it's like a mini WWE, but it's definitely like, all right, you know, these people are like new into the game. Not everyone. There's some people that are older, but there's a lot of them that are new, like wrestlers that are trying to get into WWE. So they're a lot younger for sure.
I never knew that existed. That's new to me.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
NXT. I mean, it's pretty cool, and I would think again that a lot of them are going to be probably at that show.
Yeah,
It would
makes
only
sense.
make sense if you had all the WWE people in New York because it was a big show and you're promoting that. I would think that Orlando, it's a smaller show, it's strictly for cards, but you're going to have autographs. Probably have NXT people.
Yeah. I think if they're not going to do the attractions, I hope they do some cool panels again because I got to
They
think
said that, yeah.
I got to think that drove a lot of the traffic too, man. This is
Yeah.
just a chance to see some of those people have conversations on the stages like that.
Yeah, they said they call it the center stage. That's going
Yeah.
to be back.
Nice.
I'm hoping the panels will be back so I can be on there again. So,
Maybe they'll have a panel about golf. I can jump on there.
Yeah, no, that I think the show is going to be super cool, but obviously, yeah, I think the saving of the big show, they're going to save that for LA for sure.
Makes sense.
I can only imagine. He
Man,
knows
that
again. He
venue
knows
in
what
Orlando
product he
is
has.
huge too, though. That venue in Orlando is pretty big.
Yeah, no, for sure. But I mean, in the springtime in LA, they're not really competing with anybody. So
true.
it's going to be a massive show. It's not going to be like, okay, do I go to Collecticon or do I go to Fanatics? They're probably going to put it on a date that no other show, because no other shows really start that early. I mean, Fanatics or Collecticon,
Pretty early. I want to say like 10.
they used to start in February. The Orlando one used to be in February. They pushed it back to May. So I think the first one doesn't start until maybe April or May. But I'm pretty sure they already have like what they're going to do and what dates. And they probably looked at it. I mean, honestly, Michael Rubin doesn't care for the big one.
Clearly.
He doesn't care about the big one competing with anybody because at that point he's spending money for that show. So yeah, I know Fanatics Fest LA is going to be insane. I can imagine it's going to be insane. But yeah, Orlando, if you're going, you want tickets,
We got them.
you can come into the store. I think I could also just give you the QR code and you scan it and buy it from there. Yeah, it's going to be sick.
Nice.
So we got 3 weeks of college football already done. We got one week of NFL? No, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks of NFL
Week
already
3 in
done.
NFL already.
Yeah, because my Cowboys got smoked.
Man.
So garbage.
I don't.
Dak throwing what, 3 interceptions, 4
Bro,
interceptions?
I don't know. They play the Browns and they look great. And the Browns are not an easy team to win against by any means. That defense is amazing. And then week 2, just come out and just really show us what the Cowboys are.
Yeah, well, it's my life as a Cowboys fan. That's why it doesn't bother me anymore.
Yeah.
I'm already dead inside. So half my body is Cowboys, the other half is Hurricanes.
If it makes you
Cowboys
feel,
69 is just dead.
if it makes you feel any better, it's pretty hard to be a Dolphins fan right now, bro.
You got, what, 8 weeks in the IR? No, not 8 weeks, 6 weeks.
I want to
6 weeks because he
Is it
comes back.
6 weeks
He
there?
comes back
That's-
week 8, they said.
I think it's crazy that he's coming back, man. I
That
gotta
man don't want to
think-
quit, yo.
I gotta think that they are playing this in a way where they know he's gonna retire, but they want
Nah.
it to play out so he gets paid.
He's not going to retire.
Not on his own free will. He is not gonna openly retire, but I am thinking that the NFL is gonna step in.
No, you can't.
Man,
You can't. You can't make him retire. He doesn't. You have to think. All right, so 70s, 60s, 70s,
he
80s.
has to be medically cleared by the NFL reps to return. Also, though,
Sure, but that's easy. That's an easy return. It's just a concussion.
it's not just a concussion; it's his 4th, and it's
That's fine.
bad. It's
But again,
horrible. It's him passing out on national TV and seizing up and
nah, but that's happened. I mean,
man, I gotta think. I don't know. I know Roger Goodell. I know Roger Goodell is a cover his butt kind of guy, and I think he's gonna make a statement with Tua, man.
I don't think so.
I hope not.
No,
I
he's
hope
not.
not. I
He's
hope
not.
not. I hope not.
You can't touch him.
hope not.
You can't tell him that he can't if he wants to. Especially, he's gonna get cleared. He's gonna get cleared.
Man,
It's gonna be his decision, and his decision is gonna be not to retire.
I'll tell you, as a fan, I don't want to see it anymore. I was at that game on Thursday.
It was unfortunately that one was
so
his
bad.
fault.
for sure,
Like
1,000%.
he slipped.
No,
Like,
instead of sliding, he jumped face first
Yeah.
right into the guy's chest. But bro, if you could have seen the player's
and of all the
reaction,
people, it had to be Hamlin.
of all people, DeMar Hamlin on top of that. But bro, everybody's reaction. I'm not talking about fans in the stands, players on the fields. The look of terror in their face, bro.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, another one. It's like,
No, they probably thought he just died right in front of them.
Nah.
man.
but I mean, listen, we went from an era, 60s, 70s, 80s, where people were getting concussed on the field and
finishing
playing
the game.
and playing the next
Yeah.
play because they didn't know how bad it was.
Man.
So, and those people turned out all right.
No, not all of them. Definitely not all of them. There's some bad stories out there.
Oh,
What
for
happened to
sure.
those people?
But I mean, listen, he's a big boy. He's gonna take his. I mean, mandatory now. He has to take 6 weeks. He's gonna get right. He'll be back. I need some of my RPA, so I need him to get back. I need him to get back. Sell that RPA.
In the meantime, they signed this guy off the Ravens practice squad. What's his name? Huntley? I forget.
Yeah.
It's his first
Tyler,
name?
I think.
Huntley. I don't know. We'll see, man.
I got agents hitting me up for Skylar Thompson to have an in-store signing. I was like, no, not gonna happen, bro. Not gonna happen.
You got to prove something to us before we want your autograph.
No, I mean, we've seen him play before. That's not no, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, so week 3 and college football. So far, so good for the
Yeah.
Hurricanes.
Yeah. Balled out against Ball State. Cam,
62 zip.
62 zip. Cam Ward still looking like the way too early Heisman winner.
Yeah, I mean, he went from who knows how far back to front runner. That's it.
Yeah.
He's first place.
No, there's literally people in NFL fans chanting "tank for Cam." Like that's a thing. Tanking for Cam is a real thing. Right now.
I love it. Yeah, Hurricanes went from projected 3rd or 4th to win the ACC to Number one, clear first.
Clear
We went from maybe making the playoffs to they got us ranked third. So they got Georgia or Texas first.
Texas won right now.
They got
Ohio State.
They got Ohio State 2. They got
Ohio State
Miami.
number 3 right now.
No, I'm talking the playoff ranking. Playoff ranking. They got Ohio State 2. They got some people have Georgia 1. Some people have Texas 1, and then they got Miami 3rd, and then whoever wins the Big 12 4th. Because remember, it's whoever wins the conference gets slotted 1, 2, 3, 4, depending on your ranking at that time.
Oh.
So if Miami wins out, though, I gotta feel like either Georgia or Texas are probably gonna take a loss. So Miami has to be ranked ahead of them. And then same thing with Ohio State. I don't know if Ohio State's gonna go unbeaten. I mean, they might.
It's possible.
Because it looks like they're probably gonna beat Michigan. They're probably gonna beat. I don't know if they play Penn State. They usually do. They'll probably beat them. But they got some hard games. I think they play USC. So we'll see. I mean, Miami might end up first though. So
it's possible.
That would be a beautiful situation because then we get the easiest.
I feel like they have the most favorable schedule left over too between them.
Oh yeah. I mean, realistically, we have only one ranked game left, which is Louisville. And then you got to play pancake FSU. But then we still got to play. More than likely, you got to play Clemson in the ACC. Like Clemson look like we said it before. They look like crap against Georgia, but I think most teams are going to look like crap against Georgia.
Most likely. I feel like Clemson is going to make a whole lot of noise this year. I think they.
No, I don't like their quarterback, but I mean it's still Clemson. You know, you still got to worry about them. It's not like they're bad like FSU. FSU is just bad.
Yeah, they
have
bad right now.
No one on their squad. They're thinking about benching their quarterback, but they can't bench him because they paid him $800,000 to come there. So it's like, what do you do? At least with Clemson, like they have still a decent squad.
I haven't enjoyed watching FSU games.
I love it. I love it. As the biggest FSU hater, I love it.
It's been fun to watch.
It's the best thing on earth. I just bet against. So speaking of which, they're 2-point favorites this week against Cal.
Wow.
I'm taking Cal. I'm slamming that really hard. I don't understand how Cal, who beat Auburn, even though Auburn's trash, I don't understand how Cal is an underdog to FSU. I mean, that just makes no sense to me. I'm slamming Cal all day. Yeah. I think Cal's going to tear them up. I think I think their quarterback's named Mendoza or something, Spanish kid. He's going to tear them up. I can't wait. 0-4, baby. So it's funny because the last time, FSU's only started 0-3, so they've only done 0-3 in the last, I think, 60 years, twice.
Wow.
And both times were with Mike Norvell as their coach.
Wow.
So it was this year, and then obviously not last year, but the year before that. So if that doesn't tell you this dude's trash as a coach and he just got lucky last year, I don't know what does. You know,
well, he had a lot of talent on his roster last year.
Yeah, he got lucky playing. Yeah. He paid the right players to come. Yeah. Every single one of their ballers was paid to go there, which is fine. NIL is legal. I'm okay with that. But if you're going to do NIL, like Miami does NIL, everybody does NIL. I'm talking transfers. Everybody does transfers except for Clemson. That's really the only school that doesn't do transfers. But everybody does transfers, but you still got to recruit high school.
Yeah.
Miami brought in the number 1 quarterback and the number 1 running back, but guess what? They also brought the number 3 ranked high school class. But FSU brought in, all these. They brought in a quarterback. They brought in, another wide receiver. They brought all these people, and they all ended up sucking. And then instead of saying, okay, at least we got freshmen to play, their recruiting class was 13th or 14th. You can't compete with the Georgias of the world and the Alabamas of the world. You're bringing in that high of a class.
No, not at all.
You're getting into very hard territory. So you got to do high school and do the portal. You got to do both. It's really the sweet spot. It's just picking the right people from the portal.
No, it's the same thing like trying to build an NFL roster, bro. You have to build from the ground up. You have to draft, but
you got to draft right.
You also have to bring in veterans.
You got to. You got to do both. And I understand what Dabble's trying to do, but at the same time, I don't understand it.
Nah, he's hard
because
he's dumb.
Listen, it's 2024. It's a new way. You got to use a transfer portal.
He's gonna get left behind.
He's already been left behind. Look, they haven't gone to the playoffs in a little minute now.
Yeah.
They've been losing 3 games every year now for the last couple years. He's going to lose a couple games this year. You know, he already lost one. He's going to lose a couple.
He's going to lose his job. That's what he's going to lose.
I mean, they're paying him all this money. They're not paying him all the money to lose a couple games and not go to the playoffs. So they expect playoffs. They expected playoffs when it was 4 teams.
Yeah.
Now there's 12, and you're not going to make it there. Yeah, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
It's going to be a problem. So.
I got to think he's on his way out. Staying on college football, though. We'll run through our picks.
Let's get it.
Your record's looking pretty good so far.
Yeah, it's I'm elite. I'm elite. It will get harder next week because next week is when most schools are going to play in conference.
Yeah.
So like Miami plays Cal next week. So they play FSU this week, and then we play them next week. So yeah, it'll definitely get harder next week, but I'm feeling confident.
All right. So the first game of the week this week is Friday. You got number 22 Nebraska versus number 24 Illinois.
Nebraska versus Illinois. Give me Illinois or give me Nebraska. I like their quarterback.
Patrick Mahomes?
No. Dylan Raiola. The kid is a baller.
Kid doesn't want to be Patty Mahomes.
Nah,
it's almost embarrassing how bad he tries to be him.
He's a baller. Number 1 ranked high school kid, was committed originally to Georgia, and then he scooted over to Nebraska. I'm sure they threw him a nice little bag, but his uncle was on the staff, so it made it easier for him to go to Nebraska. But, I'm just happy Georgia didn't get him because that kid is nasty.
Nah, he's legit. I just feel like, bro, why are you trying to be somebody else so bad? Like, he copies his pre-games, like, the way he walks and struts on the field. Like,
listen, kids, they're going to try to mimic. I mean, how many times did we try to mimic, at least me, Jordans?
Bro. I used to
Iverson.
I used to listen to Nelly a lot when I was young. I never put a Band-Aid on my face, bro.
I mean, a lot of people did.
So you're taking Illinois over Nebraska?
No, Nebraska.
You're taking Nebraska.
Yeah.
All right. Then you got Saturday games. Number 1, Texas versus UL Monroe.
Oh, come on. Texas.
Number 3, Ohio State versus Marshall.
I don't think Marshall's going to win. For sure, Ohio State's going to win. I think Marshall put up a fight for a little bit. I don't know how long that little bit is, but I think they'll put up a fight for a little bit.
You think like they watered down their playbook a little bit in the beginning of the game?
Who?
I mean, a team like
Ohio State?
Yeah, bro.
100%.
Yeah.
Because they're going to try to out-muscle you. So they're going to run the ball, and they're going to just do like little slants and stuff because they're not trying to show their whole playbook. Because then remember, every game you play, that's just giving your next opponent more scouting material.
100%.
So, and again, they haven't played an in-conference game yet. So when they're playing Penn State, they're playing Michigan, they're not trying to see, oh, look at all these plays. Because even Cam said it. He was like, Cam says it every week. He's like, bro, we haven't even gone in our bag yet. He's like, we've only given like 5, maybe 10% of our plays.
I like to hear that. That's exciting. All right, so that was Ohio State. Obviously taking Ohio State. Number 5, Ole Miss versus Georgia Southern.
Ole Miss. Lane Kiffin's going to lay the wood. I just hope, Lane, if you're listening, you're not probably listening, but Lane, if you're listening, please don't ever coach for Florida. Don't do it. That's the rumor. They want Lane. Don't do it. Don't do it.
For UF? For games?
For UF, yeah. Oh. I hope not. He's too good to go there. Don't go to that bum school.
Number 6, Tennessee versus number 15, Oklahoma.
Oh, this is going to be a hard game. I
like Nico.
I hate Oklahoma's coach. So I'm going to go Tennessee, and I'm going to hope that Nico balls out.
Yeah, I like Nico.
Nico's been decent. Their defense has been legit. Again, they haven't played anybody crazy.
Yeah, no.
But their defense has been legit. So I'm hoping Tennessee could pull it out. I mean, I don't care if Tennessee pulls it out. But for this sake, I hope that Tennessee pulls it out.
Next, you got number 7, Missouri versus Vanderbilt.
Mizzou. Give me the Mizzou.
Yeah, take Mizzou. Miami, number 8 now, climbing up the rankings versus
USF?
South Florida.
Bro, have you seen USF's Barstool account?
No.
It's wild.
I'm not.
Look at this. Let's see if I can pull it up. USF Barstool. See if we can pull it up. Oh, this is good. This is good. Come on. Oh, don't tell me since I don't follow him. Let's see.
You're going to have to throw it on the screen.
Yeah, we'll have to probably bar stool. Let's see, Miami. See if they. Yeah, because I don't follow them on X. For some reason, I don't know if that's normal. But if I don't follow them, they only show what they want to show. But, bro, mad trash.
Talking trash?
Mad trash. It's bad.
On what grounds?
Oh, man, they're talking wild.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Cam's trash.
Bro.
He hasn't played. Miami hasn't played anybody. We almost beat up Alabama, so they said they're going to win by 3-4 touchdowns.
Wow.
It's wild. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't think any
and we're playing over there too?
Yeah, I don't think any realistic USF fan thinks like that. I hope not. Yeah, no, I hope we lay the wood and just not have to use all the plays, but just lay the wood.
Why would you do that to yourself? What are they doing?
I don't know. It's hilarious.
I can't wait to revisit that one.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah, I got to put some. If I can find some, I'll put some on the screen. I'll probably put them like right up here somewhere.
That'd be fun.
But yeah, no, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. Wild takes. University of Coral Gables, the whole 9 yards. It's wild.
So you taking South Florida?
Yeah, to get beat by 4 touchdowns.
Number 10, Penn State versus Kent State.
Penn State. I'm not sold on Penn State, but yeah, Penn State for that game.
Number 11, USC. Number 18, Michigan. It's a good game.
I'm going to go USC just because Michigan just changed their quarterback this week. They announced they're changing their quarterback. Last quarterback, Preston, whatever. Super trash.
I was going to say, I don't feel like Michigan has really looked good at all this year yet.
Super trash. So, yeah, I bet against them on week 2 when they played Texas, and I looked like a genius. I'm not super sold on USC either, but at least they're way better than what Michigan's shown. So I'm going to go USC on that one.
Okay, we got some good games this week. Number 12, Utah versus number 14, Oklahoma State.
I'm going to go Utah on that one. Or actually, I don't think Cam Rising is back.
It looks like they're playing at Oklahoma State.
Yeah, I don't care about that. You scored 2 touchdowns, everybody shuts up. Utah versus Oklahoma State. I think Cam Rising is hurt, if I'm not mistaken. Let me do Utah anyways. I'll take Utah anyways.
Taking Utah.
Yeah.
All right, we got number 13,
Sorry,
Kansas State versus BYU.
Say that again?
13, Kansas State at BYU.
Kansas State.
Number 17, Notre Dame versus Miami, Ohio.
I would think Notre Dame's going to win that, but that was one of my wrong picks.
Yeah, so what happened to that?
I think everyone picked that one wrong.
It's safe to say no one saw that one coming.
Yeah, no, they're trash, but I would think Notre Dame.
Would hope.
Even though we played Miami of Ohio last year for the Battle of Miami. I don't know if you remember. We played them last year. No, we didn't. We won. We destroyed them. It was the first game of the year, Battle of Miami. So we got to keep the Miami name. They were supposed to change their name.
Well, they haven't.
No.
Number 19, Louisville versus Georgia Tech. I like the quarterback for Louisville a lot, man. I think that kid's a baller.
Louisville versus Georgia Tech. Give me Louisville. They're what, 19 you said?
19, yeah. Number 20, Iowa State versus Arkansas State.
This is another one I got wrong because I said I wanted Iowa because of the Children's Hospital. They only lost by 1, I think, or 2. So I was close, but give me Iowa State. Iowa State.
Cool ACC game. Clemson at NC State.
Clemson. NC State has looked pretty bad.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, they've been pretty putrid. So I'm gonna go Clemson.
Putrid.
Yeah, I gotta throw some big words every once in a while.
Number 23, Northern Boy, they're ranked.
Yeah. Let's get it.
Ranked. My boys got
Who are they playing again?
Buffalo.
Buffalo's not bad, actually. Buffalo's a pretty solid squad every year. Super solid squad. I'm going to ride the NIU just because they beat Notre Dame.
Why not?
I'm going to ride them.
Yo, shout out to their coach, bro. You see the emotion that he had in that post-game interview?
Yeah.
Love that. I love to see that, bro. That's a man that cares about his team.
Give me the NIU. Give me the NIU.
Take NIU. I like it. Shout out to them. Number 23. Number 25, Texas A&M versus Bowling Green.
I would think we would think Texas A&M, which I think they're going new starter. They're doing new starter, so it's not Connor Weigman anymore, which is good because he was playing trash. But their backup was the one that played against UF and won. So I'm thinking they win again.
All right, man. That's it. That's our lineup. Top 25.
All right, now we do NFL.
Yeah, NFL. I had a bad week one.
You had the worst week one I've ever seen in my life.
I want to say I ended at probably right at 500. I want to say.
I don't know.
I want to say I was probably right at 500, but it was. There was some surprises in week one, man. I had some picks that I picked purely.
My man picked the Browns against the Cowboys, and I gutted.
That pick doesn't look that crazy now.
It did that week.
Yeah, I had a lot of picks that I took purely based off of hate. I'm gonna try not to do that anymore.
Yeah, you can't believe it. You can't do off of hate. You got to do off of logic. You know.
Yeah.
Logic.
Yeah, we're not gonna decide off of hate anymore.
I said Miami plays Cal next week. I actually think they play without looking at the schedule. Let me look at the schedule. I'm pretty sure they play Friday. Yeah, Friday Virginia Tech,
nice.
And then they play Saturday Cal, October 5th. So yeah, Friday night Virginia Tech next week, and then Cal.
Not bad.
All right, so Thursday night.
Week 3.
This one's hard, honestly, but probably not. I know you're going.
Yeah.
Patriots, Jets. You're going Jets.
Yeah, no, I'm going to take the Jets, bro. But, yeah, no, the Patriots look a lot better so far in their first 2 games than I thought they were going to. But I'm going to take the Jets. I think the Jets take it.
This is easy. Giants, Browns.
Yeah, definitely going to Browns. Giants, probably second worst team in the NFL right now.
This one should be easy. Packers, Titans.
So, Jordan Love got hurt, so they're going with their backup. I actually picked the Packers to lose in week 2, and they won. The Titans not look great, bro.
Who's it? I don't even know who. Is it Mariota? No, Will Levis. That's right. That's right. Will Levis. I'm over here thinking Mariota. Isn't he on the Raiders now or something?
Is he even on an active roster?
I don't know. Jesus, they're the Packers quarterback, obviously, their running back, and their top wide receiver are all questionable. I think that'd make it a little easier.
Give me the Titans. I want to say the Titans pick up their first win of the season.
All right. Bears, Colts. My boy's come to the realization. He's getting closer. Closer.
Week 1, I picked the Colts to upset the Texans. And if y'all watched that game was a lot closer than people thought it was going to be. AR didn't have a great game, but he had a productive game. I want to say my man put up almost 30 points in fantasy that week.
Listen, that don't mean anything.
But the Bears are ass, bro. The Bears' offense is absolutely...
Damn, Caleb has no touchdowns.
No touchdowns, bro. They have looked so bad. He has looked horrendous.
AR got 4 interceptions in 2 games.
I still am picking the Colts to win that game.
Wow.
Yeah.
This guy don't learn.
Nah,
if they lose, that's it. You're done?
I'm done.
Are you off the bandwagon?
I'm done. I will say that the Bears have a good defense, but I'll drop off the AR. If he doesn't win that game, I'll drop off the bandwagon.
All right, I'm going Bears. I'm not even picking, but I'm going Bears. This one's going to be a good one. Texans, Vikings.
Texans, Vikings. Yeah, that Vikings defense. Boy, shout out Brian Flores. I'm going with Stroud, bro. He's looked good. He's looking like he's picking up right where he left off last year. Tank Dell is a monster. Take the Texans.
Eagles, Saints.
Bro, the Saints,
Gotta
bro.
do the Saints.
What?
They unloaded on my Cowboys.
Bro, what? Alvin Kamara went off against the Cowboys. Bro, I started the season saying that the Saints were going to be one of the worst teams in the league this year. They would look like one of the best. Damn, give me the Saints, man. We'll ride the hot hand. Give me the Saints.
All right, another 2-0 matchup, Chargers and Steelers.
Yeah, that's a tough one, man. That's going to be a low-scoring game. The Steelers, bro, they just find a way to win, huh? Mike Tomlin, he just somehow, some way figures it out, dog. That one's tough.
Pickens,
Give me the
Najee
Steelers.
Harris.
Give me the Steelers. Give me the Steelers.
Oof. You got Broncos and Bucks.
I don't like Baker Mayfield at all, but give me the Bucks, man.
Listen, you don't have to like him. He's winning.
He is.
Panthers, Raiders. That's easy.
Bro, yeah, the Panthers, they really benched Bryce Young already, which is crazy. Actually, there's rumors of Miami making a move for Bryce Young, which is kind of funny.
You get 2 Alabama quarterbacks.
But yeah, bro, I don't think the Panthers win a game this year for sure. Give me the Raiders.
All right, you got your boys, the Dolphins versus the Seahawks. Don't pick with your heart. Don't do it.
Are we playing in Seattle?
No.
Playing in the 12th man?
Yeah, you're playing in Seattle. I feel like it doesn't matter because you got abused at home. So
yeah, bro. The Seahawks haven't looked great either.
don't do it to yourself. Don't look bad on
I
camera.
can't see now. I got to take my team, bro. I'm never going against my team.
Wow, this guy, you are not meant for betting.
I'm going with my team.
Don't bet ever professionally.
I think that,
Who's gonna win?
bro, we got a chance.
Skylar Thompson?
Yeah.
You're insane.
The ball and A-chain. We don't even have to throw the ball. We just run the ball.
Yeah, you're wild. You're wild. All right, Cowboys, Ravens. Ravens that look like trash.
Bro, the Ravens have looked so bad in their first 2 games, man. I cannot believe they lost last week, bro. I still can't believe that. Damn, Dak loses 2 in a row, or does Lamar lose 3 in a row? Give me the Ravens, man.
All right. It's another bad mistake. 49ers and Rams.
I take the Niners. Take the Niners. Definitely take the Niners. I have a bounce back week for sure.
All right. Lions, Cards.
That's a tough game. Bro, the Cardinals have been balling this year. I want to say in their first 2 games, they put up like 70 points. Give me the Cardinals, bro. We'll ride with the Cardinals until they show us otherwise.
Chiefs, Falcons.
Chiefs all day, man.
Another easy one. Jags, Bills.
Don't you know that the NFL won't let the Chiefs lose? You didn't see their game last week?
Yeah. Jags, Bills.
I got to take the Bills. The Jags not look great this year. They blew that game week 1 against us. I think they should have won that game. The Bills, bro, the Bills look like the Bills. You hate on Josh Allen, but that guy, bro, he gets it done in the regular season.
Regular season. Keyword.
Give me the Bills.
Commanders and the Bengals to finish it all out.
Joey B. Yo, the Bengals got cheated out of that game, bro. They should have won that game against KC. Give me the Bengals.
Bengals. All right. We'll see how you do this
Hopefully
week.
better than week 1.
We'll see how you do
Hopefully
this
better
week.
than week 1.
So we got we'll wrap it up with some product. My God, look at all these orders that just came in.
Jeez. Does that say Diddy?
Nah. Nah, what does it say?
Daddy.
That's right. It says Daddy. Score Football just came out. So 2024, first 2024 product. So moving on to the new quarterbacks. You got the Caleb year, yada, yada. 4 autos per box.
That's cool.
So we've been breaking that. We did hit a Michael Penix auto yesterday on the break. So that just came out. What is it? Today's Wednesday. That came out last Friday. I think it came out last Friday. So first football product usually comes out from Panini. We have your favorite NASCAR Select just came out.
Select.
NASCAR Select
Bro.
just came out. So we just got that.
Bubba
delivered.
Watson? I feel like that's the only NASCAR driver right now.
Joey Logano.
No idea.
Ken Hamlin.
No idea.
Stewart.
I can't believe that they make a NASCAR product in itself by itself.
It sells. People
That's
love it.
so crazy.
It sells. People love it. It's not. I mean, I don't love it. I've watched it before. I'm an F1 guy though. I'll die on that hill. I'm an F1 guy.
I would rather watch F1 all day than watch people driving around in circles.
So that came out yesterday also, or today, I guess. Mosaic Hobby Blasters for basketball. So it's not the Target, Walmart blasters. It's the hobby exclusive. The regular blasters have Ant-Man on the front. These have Shea Gilgeous on the front.
You have like different color parallels in there?
Yeah, they've been doing the green parallels, it looks like, is what their number one colored parallels.
I like Mosaic. I like to look at the cards in Mosaic.
I haven't looked at the checklist, so I don't know if they have Genesis in there, but I would imagine they still have Genesis in there.
Do they have like the peacocks in there also?
I don't know. Sometimes, sometimes they do. I don't know if they're gonna have it for this product, but sometimes they do. But that just came out, so we've been breaking that today. We're finishing off the last of our pro debut.
Yeah.
Good old pro debut.
Man, what's his name at the new shop in Pompano, bro? He just showed me for the Rangers. What's his name? Ken Langford?
Randy? Watt Langford.
Wyatt Langford. Out of 25 auto out of there.
Nice.
Bro, Pro Debut is a nice product, bro.
Love
it's
it.
It's a great cheap product.
Love it. We switched it up, make it easier on ourselves. So we have a base slot.
Saw that.
So if you want the base cards, you can bid on the base cards.
You're trying to master set it.
Yeah, buy the base card slot. It makes our life so much easier. I mean,
apparently people want it, bro. He told me he started the spot at $1 for the base cards, and the spot sold for $13, bro. There were some people bidding on it.
13 is cheap. For a whole, I mean, for like 400 cards.
Literally, the shipping is going to be more than what they paid for that.
I mean, that's insane. Yeah, no, I mean, on Sunday I was here. I was supposed to come to this new store, and I was at the old store, and from like 12 o'clock to like 5:30, I was sorting a half case break. I was like, bro, never again. We're doing base card slots. I can't. It's just too much.
No, for that you have to, bro. And then to sort it all by minor league teams too, like.
Yeah, no, it was a lot. I mean, I do have a new favorite minor league team. I never knew they existed before Sunday.
Who's that?
The Rocket City Trash Pandas. It's the Rocket City Trash Pandas.
Where are they?
Fire.
Where are they?
Alabama.
Show me.
Their logo is gas. Rocket City Trash Pandas.
That sounds like the Banana League in baseball.
The Banana. I love the Banana League. Look at this. That's gas.
Pretty hard.
That's gas.
Okay.
The hats, everything. Oh, fire. That's a team I could support.
Trash. It literally says on their jerseys, trash.
Yeah, Trash Pandas.
That's funny.
They call raccoons trash pandas because they look like pandas, but they're in the trash, so they're trash pandas. So that's all the new product. The Wemby boxes come out October 9th, so they'll be out next month.
I can't wait to see what that box itself looks like. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. I think it's made out of like some sort of metal. Nice. I would think because it looks pretty insane. See if I have any new products coming out. I know there's a ton of new. Let's see. We got the 20th, September 20th, Topps UCC Merlin, which is soccer. You got 5-star baseball, September 27th. You Topps Chrome, women's Chrome coming out October 2nd. Bowman Chrome Megas, October 4th or October 2nd. You got a new product, Topps Knockout UFC, October 4th. Topps Chrome UEFA Euro, October 9th. Bowman Sterling Baseball, October 9th. And then my favorite set of all, Cosmic Chrome Baseball, October 11th. That's my favorite set. I think it's the cleanest, beautiful looking
it's cool
set.
looking. That Otani we have in the shop is badass.
Yeah. No, we sold it actually. Or did we sell it?
Did we?
No. We sold so I had a Patty Mahomes here forever. And then I took it to Pines.
The gold one?
Yeah. I took it to Pines and it sold in like 3 days.
Bro, you know what we didn't talk about? Hobby Rip Night.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll post some footage here. So Hobby Rip Night. Let's get into that for
Yeah, because that was
on that.
fire, bro. So we had dude from the Heat. What was his name?
Khalil
Ware, and then Jaleel
Bethea. So yeah, so twice a year, you got February, you got September, you got Topps Hobby Rip Night.
Yeah.
Every Topps direct store could participate in it, but not every store gets an athlete.
Yeah.
Some stores get athletes, most stores do not. So we were blessed to get two, not one, but two athletes. We got Jaleel Bethea, who was a number 7th ranked high school recruit coming out of high school this year. A 5-star recruit.
For sure, future lottery pick. For sure.
Plays for the Miami Hurricanes now. It's going to be his freshman year. So we had him, and then we had the number 15th overall pick in the NBA draft, Khalil Ware, plays for the Miami Heat. So Topps hit me up. They said, hey, you're going to get these two players. We'll walk you through everything. So dropping the footage, hopefully by the weekend, this weekend.
Yeah, they were super cool too, man. Super hospitable. Very friendly with the kids in there. We got to watch them rip some packs with the kids.
Kid pull number to.
We got to put that on the screen.
A 190. What is it? 199 or 290?
Oh,
that was the 101. That was the 101 Ray Lewis to end the night.
And then it was a Wemby.
I think it was 199. It was a purple.
Yeah, it might have been 299.
Yeah, it might have been
higher.
Yeah, but either way,
how old was this kid?
I don't know. He was a kid.
So this kid hits the Wemby, and his first thought is,
how
much store credit can I get with this?
I want to flip this.
I want to sell this. And I'm looking at him like, no, don't do it.
Yeah, no, I mean, so he flipped that. I checked with mom. Mom said, okay. So he turned it in for a bunch of product.
He was well compensated for that car.
Yeah, we gave him a good amount of product. And what's funny is that he went from sports to wanting mostly Pokemon.
Yeah, bro.
He wanted Pokemon.
But then he also had some sports stuff too, because then he ended up hitting that Anthony Black auto out of 10.
Yeah, so we gave him some Topps Chrome Megas basketball, which he hit the number to 10 Anthony Black auto. Yeah. Gave him like 3 or 4 ETBs for Pokemon. So he gave him a good amount of product, and he just hit.
He was hitting.
And then he wanted to sell the Anthony Black, and I was like, "Yo, slow down.
Go home with it."
There's no comp on it, so I didn't want to, give him an offer that wasn't fair. So I was like, just hold it, and then if somebody sells one, we could talk about it then. But his luck was insane. I think everyone had a blast, especially all the people that came just for the players. Like a lot of them weren't even like collectors, but they were ripping with us.
We
were giving away packs and boxes.
Man, they were getting some bottles out there.
When Nikki from Fanatics was like, "Yo, pull out the jerseys," everybody was just going wild. They're like, "Ah, I got some." They pulled out the jerseys, the basketball. Everybody had something. They had just gone to the Heat store because they all had the Heat bags.
Man,
I just went to the Heat store, got jerseys, and then got them signed.
But Thea was not on. He doesn't have a card yet.
No. So his first product will be more than likely, which usually comes out first, is a 2024 McDonald's set.
Yeah.
So McDonald's usually comes out first, then Topps Chrome, Bowman U, not Topps Chrome, Bowman U Chrome will come out second, and then the Inception. So he'll probably be, more than likely, he'll be on all three.
Yeah.
But McDonald's usually comes out first. So I spoke to him and I said, hey, when this comes out, you down to come down and hang out at the shop and do signings and stuff? He said, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, he was super cool, bro. Super cool dude.
For a kid that's going to be an absolute beast.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Super humble, very, very cool, very down to earth, very easy to talk to.
And he has ups, too. Stories. He has ups because he jumped over Khalil Ware during
I didn't believe him, bro. Tell him to show me the video.
In a dunk contest, he jumped over this guy who's 7 feet tall.
I was just going to say, if you don't know, Khalil Ware is like 7'2", 7'3", maybe?
No, he's 7 feet.
7 on the dot?
I think he's 7 on the dot.
Well, I stood next to him. He looked like he was like 10 feet.
We're also like 5 feet nothing. So
this was me.
That dude is insanely tall. He had to crouch in the front door. That was insane. That was hilarious. But everybody had a great time. Thank you to Topps for sure. We're running it back. I know we're doing it's not called Hobby Rip Night, it's called Hobby Break Night. Nice. But I don't think there's celebs involved with that or athletes. I think that's like October or November or something like that. But then we're doing Hobby Rip Night again next February. And since this store will be up and running, I'm hoping they give us an athlete for this store. We could probably do it early in the morning and then end it at night at Pines. So that
Or
would be
vice
sick.
versa, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, depending on who
This
they
place
get.
is going to be wild when it's done, bro.
Yeah, so we're gonna do signings here. It's gonna be crazy, but yeah. Until next week, you got anything else?
Nah, go Fins. That's it. Go Canes. See y'all next week, man.
4-0, baby. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Oh, my butt hurts.
Too much.